my chair out.
I should be right to sit right here. Too short. No, just the light interfering with the
So you had any more people?
Yeah, it's doing it at the moment, so I'm thinking it must be those
With those
fluorescents.
Yeah.
But it is odd. I've never seen.
Do you want to turn them off?
Eh?
Can we turn the lights off?
Yeah, I can put the infrared on. So
This light,
That one.
if it's affecting the camera.
yeah, I might turn it off and turn the infrared because the infrared picks up everything.
That's what I want to look at the infrared.
There's a switch here somewhere.
That's a good question, isn't it? What's that mean?
Here it is.
We're having a meeting, ladies and gentlemen. EVP boardroom, Museum of Maribna.
That's what I'm doing that.
Was this just a patient room? It's definitely warmer in here than the other rooms.
In the way.
Yeah.
Well, Amanda's stuck at that second patient room.
Yep.
She come out of there, and she goes. She's getting drawn to something in that room, but she couldn't work out what was drawing her into that room.
Yep.
But yeah, she said it was a really, really strong sort of feeling that she was getting, and the BMFs were going off. They were going,
Yeah, the K2s were going off in the doorway.
yeah.
I don't know if that means. It's only like the second time I've used it. Bought it for the wife for Christmas. We've hardly used it. I don't know if that's the battery going flat or if it's temperature. Yeah, it's a green pot.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Fix that.
Red light. Probably put new batteries and it'll go away. Go up.
you reckon it'd be alright if I ask some small questions and see how we go? Alright. If there's any spirits here with us, there's a couple of devices on the table, and if you focus your energy on one of the 5 devices on the table, they'll either light up. If you focus your energy on the device to my left, you'll be able to put some words in, and we'll be able to go back over them. So we'll start off with seeing if we could light up one of these devices with a light.
This big round one here, it's pretty easy. You're just going to try to touch the area like that. See? It's not going to hurt you. Just lights up all those pretty colours. As Clive says, like a rainbow.
Does anyone else feel anxious in here? Like an anxious sort of feeling?
Actually, yeah, now you've said that, I do.
And I can't tell whether it's a cold feeling or a warmish sort of feeling. But definitely an anxious feeling I've got at the moment. If there's any spirits here in this room with us that wish to communicate with us, there are some devices on the table. There's a voice recorder to my left. If you approach it, you should be able to communicate into it. There are also a couple of EMF readers on the table. Feel free to touch, move any of the devices on the table if you want to communicate. Feel free to make a knock or a sound. Feel free to tap any one of us on the shoulder, just lightly though. If you're focusing on the recorder on the table, I'd like to know if this table has something to do with your presence being here with us. If you can focus on the recorder to my left, we'll be able to pick you up. And again, with the devices on the table, feel free to move them, touch them, even tap one of us on the shoulder is perfectly
The
fine.
light just went off on your phone.
God.
Goodness.
Drain energy.
That's good. Can I drain some more energy?
No, just stop recording.
Hey, how did it do that?
I don't know.
That's weird.
No, it just ran out of space, I think.
Okay.
iPhone storage full, so I've got like an hour of recording. Did something bad happen to you? Has this table got a significance to you? Feel free to speak into the recorder on the table to my left. And feel free to touch any of the devices on the table.
this room?
I don't know, that big.
It sounded like it was. It sounded like it was very close.
I didn't see anything. I thought it was someone else outside in one of the other rooms.
Might have been one of the sensors. Very odd though. John, feel free to ask any questions you like.
Oh, I thought you were doing all the talking over there.
I was. If there's any presence in the room with the EMF reader, for yes, if you make the light go all the way to red, we'll know you're here with us. And if you don't wish to communicate with us, make the green light flash on the EMF reader for no. The EMF device on the table is a greyish sort of colour. Come join us. Come grab a seat next to John right here. Come and join us. We mean you no harm. We come in peace.
Hey, you're thirsty, would you like a cup of coffee?
Did you pass away in this room?
Are you male or female?
Do you have any messages you wish to pass on to any family members or friends?
How old are you? Were you born in Varupna? Are you a child?
I heard you haunted this room in front of some people quite a few times from people that have visited you here in this room. I've heard you've walked around the table when people have been in here. Do you like conversation? Or do you walk around the table because of a really bad past experience that it's you walking around the table with a stressed mind? We'd really like to communicate with you. There's a few devices on the table, as I said. All they'll do is they'll light up. They will not harm you. They will not hurt you. You just got to go up to the table and touch one of them and they'll light up. If you're here with us, can you knock on the door at all? Just so that we know that you're here with us.
Are you lost? Are you confused? We can help. Come closer.
If you're behind me, come and touch me on the shoulder.
There's no need to be afraid of us. We mean you no harm. Is anything you'd like to tell us? The device on my left is a recording device, and if you focus on that, you should be able to leave a message for us. I definitely feel something. Something's here.
Yeah.
I'm still really anxious.
On this side, it's real cold feeling.
Yeah, it's
It's uneasy cold feeling.
Well, the anxious feeling I've got's gone, so I wonder if it's down around you.
I've been anxious the whole time I've been in here.
Well, when I said I was anxious for about a couple of minutes, and then it disappeared. So it's probably down your end. Wouldn't be surprised.
Probably.
The camera's going a bit funny, and there's no light in here.
Like when I get anxious, I either fidget, which I've been fidgeting with the battery, or me lead shakes.
Yeah.
And that's been happening the whole time I've been here. I've been fidgeting and my legs been shaking.
Like a jelly sort of
Well,
feeling in the legs.
you can twitch it.
Yep.
Just sort of, that's when I get anxious, I sort of sit there and just twitch me leg.
We'd really like you to pull up a chair and grab a seat next to John right here on my left. You're more than welcome to join us. We'd love to see a chair be pulled out. That would be amazing.
Is anyone else heard that?
But I can also hear talking coming from a distance.
I might go and see what the others are doing.
Mm-hmm.
They might have their room hot out as well.
Yeah, sounds like someone's got
Activity.
Something's.
yeah.
Leave the door open too, eh?
Yep.
Yeah. We've left the door open now. Feel free to grab a seat at the head of the table.
Crazy up there, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, look on the table.
Oh, no way.
Yes, way.
As soon as you
Thank
move,
you.
Oh, cold.
Put the listening device at the end of the table, just there, in front of the. Well, maybe move the EMF down where that was. Yep, and put the EMF right. That's it. Now there's a listening device on the table there. We know that you're here with us because you set off our EMF. So if you lean over to the listening device on the table there, you'd be able to talk into that, and we'll be able to put it together and have a communication session with you. So if there's anything you'd like to share with us, feel free to talk into that microphone.
As soon as you left.
Sit there. You sit here.
I think it's attracted to you, I think.
Yeah,
As soon as you
it's
left.
up at the end of the table at the moment. The EMF just sparked when you were down there.
Really?
Yes, I got it on
Which
camera.
one?
Just want you.
And it was right in front of where you were
Closest to
sitting, so
you.
grab a seat here. It's probably sitting at the head of the table right now.
Yeah.
Good there. So hello, my name's Tim. Now I want to communicate with you today. I'd like you to speak into that microphone in front of John there. I'd like to know what your name is. Feel free to tell us your name into the microphone there if you feel confident. Otherwise, there's some EMF readers and some light devices on the table. If you touch one of them, they'll light up, and that'll just show us that you're still here with us. Did you die here? Were you born in Marupna? How old are you? Are you happy that we're here? On the table there's an EMF device. If you go ahead and touch it, it'll light up.
Did anyone in that room?
No.
No,
We've
sat
been-
on the floor.
We've been in
No,
here the
that
whole
was on
time.
the floor when I walked in there.
We had the EMF go off.
There was a bucket on the floor when I walked in there before. I know I stood on it.
When I first walked in, wasn't my book on the floor.
Okay.
So I've got a mirror and that back in that room.
So we had John's EMF go off before. As Craig went to walk down the hallway, it lit up to the yellow. I've got it on camera too.
Don't you want me in here? Would you like me to leave again?
Light up the EMF for yes, to red for yes, and flash for green for no. Feel free to walk around the room and touch any devices on the table. Feel free to move any of the devices on the table.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Seem to like people leaving the room.
Are you shy?
Yeah. That's alright.
Red for yes, green for no. Did you die in this room?
That was an orange, it wasn't quite a red. Can you do better than that? Come closer.
Are you male or female?
Thank you. You gave a green indicator, so
If you're
good to know.
are you a male or a female? Green for yes, red for no. I mean red for female, green for male.
So are you male? Light it up if you go to red, if you are a male. Are you female? Light it up, go to red.
Starting to get anxious again.
Yeah, I got that anxious feeling back too. That same feeling when I first walked in here.
So saying it's male.
There's no need to be scared of us. We mean you no harm. We come in peace. We just want to communicate. If you light up one of the devices there on the table, yeah, thank you for that. If you light up one of the devices on the table, all the way up to red, let's see how much energy is with us today. There's a device a recording device on the table there at the head of the table. If you go close enough, you'll be able to communicate with us. I'd like to know how many spirits are here with us right now.
Go one from the other.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, good. Wow. Thank you.
Storko's been here. Come on, do you remember that?
Yes, it's male.
I was here last time.
wonder if we're feeling what the last thing they felt, like the anxiousness of going in for an operation.
Thinking that they might not come out.
But so the last thing they remember was being anxious for the operation. They go into operation and die during the operation.
Yeah.
Because I've been anxious pretty much the whole time I've been in here.
And it started with me when I walked in here. I sat down here, and then when Craig went to, well, when he was sitting down there, I said to, does anyone else feel anxious? Because I feel anxious sitting here. And then it stopped, and then Craig started feeling that very anxious, and we started hearing, I wouldn't exactly say footsteps, but we did hear some noises in here that just unexplained little noises, I think it's fair to say.
And then as soon as I walked out the door,
that's when the EMF went.
I felt fine. The anxiousness went away.
Thank you.
And then I sat back down here, and a few minutes after sitting here, I'm feeling anxious again.
Thank you. Are you happy that we're here communicating with you? Green for yes, red for no.
Oh.
It's almost a no.
I think
that might have been
green.
Wasn't your phone you that with Karen?
My phone's on.
Oh, is it?
Thank you.
Because I think I've had those devices up the other end there go off once, and that was on the bar at Scully's.
Yeah.
One night.
John, you got that little ball?
Yeah, the cat ball.
Yep. Whack that on the table. I think you just got to push the button in. Yep. Okay, now there's a ball on the table that lights up. If you go ahead and touch it, it'll light up. It will not harm you and it will not hurt you. Feel free to touch any of the devices on the table, especially the ball. You've only got to reach out and touch it.
I was feeling a little bit anxious too.
This camera hasn't stopped playing up since we've gotten in here, and when we were at the last place I didn't have this problem. See how it's the lighting? It's going funny in my lighting.
That's the infrared going to kick in.
It's off at the moment though.
Yep.
I'll turn it on because it's probably better in infrared. That's infrared with no light on. Did you say these videos are better in infrared? I don't think so because of the lights. Turn that off. Is there any spirits in here? Jeez. I don't know, I'm getting a funny feeling right now.
Yeah.
Are you standing behind me? Yeah, I'm really anxious right now. Like my heart's like just dead pounding.
Can you you shut the door? Oh, it was very silly.
Yeah.
There's no way that was.
You can't debug it.
Okay, because DJ's out.
Oh, yeah, DJ's gone actually.
When you're recording like this, you should have these up like that,
That's better, yeah, way better.
so you can see it.
You want to do the same with that one just there? Yeah, that's it.
Mhm.
There's any spirits here with us right now? Can you light up one of the EMF readers up to red? Or orange? Which, thank you. Thank you.
And again.
Did you pass away in this room?
Thank you.
Yes.
Whoa, whoa.
Red.
Yes,
Thank
going all
you
the
for
way to
that.
red. Thank you. Thank you for that too.
Mm.
Thank you.
Were you 80?
It did flash.
Were you 70 years old? Were you a female?
Thank you.
Yes. When you ask questions, you got to give them time to answer.
Like 10-15 second reaction time.
Thank you for that. Much appreciated.
Did you pass away during an operation?
Did you die of old age?
Was there nothing they could do for you? Are you angry? Are you lonely?
Were you a doctor or a nurse and you just haven't knocked off yet? Still roaming the halls, checking on your patients?
Thank you.
Sorry.
It's alright. Did you love your job?
Do you know you've passed? Are you in heaven?
Sometimes I never even know the bedtime.
Oh. Is that a sign or what? Wouldn't be a timer. Not in this place. Yeah, I've just got the shakes again, look at that.
Did you just turn the light off?
I'll just go and find out if someone turned the light on.
Do you like CJ coming to visit? Is there another room you want us to go and have a look at? If you light up the EMF reader to red for yes and green for no.
Gary's taking off, and we have to leave. He's could only give us an hour, and our hour is pretty much up. So he's turning off all the lights and he's going to lock it up.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Greatly appreciated, and we'll come back again.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.